everybody. So I decided that I'd share this test drive of this 1960 190 SL with you guys so that you can see just how good a 190 SL with Solex carburetors and a properly tuned engine actually runs. So let's go have some fun. So this 190 SL is a 1960 model that my buddy Greg owns, and it's kind of a driver. It's had a color change, unfortunately, but it's a super solid Pacific Northwest car, which I kind of like. And as you can see, it's actually really smooth to drive. Here we're going to go in for a turn, and you can hear the engine in this thing. It's almost like a swarm of bees. And these things actually drive really well. I like driving the 190 SL when everything is actually spacious for me. It's pretty spacious in here for somebody who's 6'4". But the thing is, you feel super relaxed and comfortable while you're driving it. You don't feel like you're driving this ridiculous, cramped, noisy, unreliable car from the 1950s. You feel like you're driving a real Mercedes. And I think a lot of the time when I've driven 190 SLs with Weber carburetors or whatever, because they're not cammed for them and they don't have the right distributor settings and everything, they actually feel less smooth and less fluid. So this thing, running its original Solexes with hard flanges in between the carburetors and the intake manifold, does really well. And it's got a very pleasant engine sound, you know, sort of like a swarm of bees when you're really at speed. But it has an extremely flexible power band. I mean, it's got great power from 2,000 to about 5,500 RPM. And I know that a lot of people think that these things are kind of underpowered, but actually I'd say, and driving this car in today's traffic, it really does not feel underpowered at all. I mean, it actually feels really, really great. I would say that it feels unstressed. It feels very free revving. And let's see here. Look at my idle here. This thing idles. It's an indicated speed of just over 1,000. Look at how perfect these temperature and oil pressure settings are. And see how smooth it is off the line. No stumbling, no struggling whatsoever. Shifts like butter. I mean, literally, you can shift this thing with 2 fingers. I wouldn't call it a 1-finger shift, but it's definitely a 2-finger shift. And probably my favorite aspect of this car is the fact that it just revs so freely. I mean, it just, all day long, vroom, 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 vroom. I would say the idle is somewhere in between a 190D and a 230 SL. And I mean, this engine just loves to rev. I'm not even using full throttle here, just so you guys know. Not using full throttle at all. That's the best part of driving this thing. Anyway, I'm about to stop at my buddy Austin's and drop off a check. So we'll do live stream. Oh, look, a dime. It's never happened before. Oh well. All right, we'll do live stream part 2 in a little bit. Thank you.